Welcome to Sagrada Familia, a true masterpiece of architecture and symbol of Barcelona. In this video, we will take you to a journey through the history, design, and significance of the iconic basilica. The construction of Sagrada Familia began in 1882 under the guidance of the visionary architect Antoni Gaudí. Inspired by the nature and his deep religious faith, Gaudí poured his heart and soul into the monumental project, but tragically, he passed away before its completion. Gaudí left behind a treasure trove of sketches, plans, and models, allowing his successors to continue his work even to this date. Sagrada Familia remains a work in progress with estimated completion date of 2026. As we enter the Sagrada Familia, you can see the model of Sagrada Familia, and when you look at the huge structure of Sagrada Familia, you are taken into a new world, and this new world is so beautiful there, but showing you here. So let's start our tour inside the Sagrada Familia. To start with, Sagrada Familia was a concept by Jose Maria Bacabella, who basically was a publisher. He visited Vatican City, and when he came back, he decided that there should be something he wanted to build. So eventually, architect was hired. His name was Franco Paul, but eventually he decided not to take over it, and Antoni Gaudí became the chief consultant and the architect of Sagrada Familia. The construction started, and this construction was something which when you look at it, it is something, it's mind-blowing. Every piece, every inch of structure is beautiful, giving the true story of Mary and Jesus, and the pain and difficulty which he had gone through is being shown. They have given the Romans, the believers, everything is being mentioned in it. As you walk inside the Sagrada Familia, a captivating world of construction unfolds. As you step into the magnificent basilica, you are greeted by a symphony of craftsmanship, interactive details, and a sense of an awe that permeates you every corner. The construction inside Sagrada Familia is a testament to the dedication and passion of the countless craftsmen, architects, and artisans who have worked tirelessly to bring Antoni Gaudí's vision of life. The interior of Sagrada Familia is harmonized, blended of art, symbolic, and architectural genius. From the towering columns that reach towards the heaven to the interconnected design, stained glasses, windows, every element has been meticulously crafted to create a space that is both breathtaking and spiritually uplifting. The columns inside the Sagrada Familia are inspired by natural forms resembling tree trunks with branches, arms that extend towards the ceiling. They are not only to support the weight of the structure, but also to evoke a sense of being into a forest, connecting the scraped space with wanderings of nature. One of the most striking features of Sagrada Familia's interior is its stained glass windows, designed by filtered and diffuse lights. These windows create a mesmerizing play of color that bars the entire space into a magical gold. The hue changes throughout the day, casting an ever-changing palette of light that adds to the spiritual ambience of the basilica. The construction work inside the Sagrada Familia is an ongoing process, with visitors marvel as completed sections, craftsmen and architects continue work tirelessly to bring Gaudí's vision to a futuristic concepts. From the carving, interactive stones, detail of materials, fittings, stained glass piece, and every step is taken with meticulous care and attention to the details. Each year, the interior of the Sagrada Familia evolves with a new section being completed and open to the public. The ongoing construction is a testament of commitment of everyone involved and serves as a reminder that this extraordinary basilica is a living breathtaking masterpiece that continues to evolve. As you wander through the hall and nave to the Sagrada Familia, you can't help but be captivated by the sheer beauty of the craftsmanship that surrounds you. It is a space that inspires reflection, resilience, and sense of completion to something greater than ourselves. The construction inside the Sagrada Familia is an ongoing testament of power of human creative dedication, unwavering faith, and vision. And as you move on, you can see that this church was built over another church, and that church basically was the original church. And let me walk you down there so that you can have a look. Now, as we move on, you can look down. Yep. I'm sorry. Yes. And then this is the original church.
This is where.
So this was the original church. And on this church, the entire Sagrada Familia is being kept. And this is where Antoni Gaudí also spent his time there. And eventually he's been buried inside the church, which basically now holds his information and his hard work there. As we move out of the exit and come on the back end side of the Sagrada Familia, you will see that a similar uniqueness is there that makes it divine and beautiful. If you look on top, you can see Jesus being crucified, and then the numbers. When you see the numbers, if you calculate the number from all the sides, they will calculate the age when Jesus was crucified, which was 33. 11, 8, 13 and 1 added, it is 33. And similarly, the other numbers are the same. And then when you move on the chorus side, the tower, which I'm going to take you on, is the Nativity Tower. And then you move on the top, the structure is so beautiful. I'm sure the sun is affecting me, but if you look at the Jesus carrying the cross and then his crucifixion, and on the other side are the disciples who came there. And on the left-hand side, if you look at it, you can find the horsemen, the Roman horses, men who were trying to drag. And this is the log, which basically, if you walk inside, you can see the log, and Jesus is tied to it and he was carrying it. So it is divine. It is something which you can understand that they've tried to produce the history of what really happened. This 10 minutes session cannot justify the actual reality there. It has to be visited to see much more, but I've tried my level best to share with you all the information which requires to be shared, and I hope you would enjoy it. I will be taking you to the Nativity Tower there. Among the soaring towers of Sagrada Familia, Nativity Tower stands as a true masterpiece, both architectural and symbolic. Rising high above the basilica, it is a testament of Antoni Gaudí's vision that profounds the reverence of the Nativity of Jesus. The construction of Nativity Tower started in 1893, and 1936 Nativity Tower was the first tower to be completed. The height of the Nativity Tower is 170 meters, 558 feet tall. Nativity Tower is on the main entrance of Sagrada Familia and holds a significant symbol and artistic importance. It is a masterpiece of Antoni Gaudí design and showcase sense of the nativity of Jesus. The Nativity Tower is the tallest of the tower dedicated to the life of Christ. It serves as a representation of the birth of Jesus. Gaudí sought to capture the essence of the nativity story through his innovative architectural design and rich symbolism. Every surface of the Nativity Tower is adorned with an interact sculpture, depicting sense of the birth of the Christ. as well as a figure represents the various biblical characters and elements of nature, Gaudí believed that every detail should serve a purpose and the sculptures come alive with the symbolic and meaning. The sculptures of the Nativity Tower are the celebration of life, showcasing Gaudí's fascination with nature and his belief in divine presence within it. The dissipation of animal, plants, and human figures harmoniously intertwine. They are representing the interconnectedness of living things and the beauty of God's creation. Going up to the Nativity Tower is quite easy because there is a lift that takes you above. However, when you climb down the Nativity Tower, there are 504 steps and the passage is very narrow. Obviously, with people with issues with their legs or their kneecaps, they should think twice before going over the Nativity Tower. Gaudí's attention to the details is evident in the use of the mosaic tiles on the Nativity Tower. These tiles, known as trincast, add a vibrant and mosaic-like texture to the tower's surface, creating a mesmerizing visual effect and enhancing the overall artistic expression. The Nativity Tower inspires an adorning with the vibrant color and ornate details of fascinating elements seen in the fairy tales. The symbolism and the joy and wondering surrounding of the birth of Jesus, evoking the sense of childhood innocence. The construction and the restoration work of Nativity Tower is an ongoing process guided by Gaudí's original plan and design. Skilled craftsmen and architects meticulously restore the damaged sculptures and ensure the tower remains true to Gaudí's vision. As a visitor gaze upon the Nativity Tower, they are transported into the world of wonders and devotion. It is a tower that encapsulates the beauty of Gaudí's artistic genius and profound spiritual significance of the Nativity story. The Nativity Tower of Sagrada Família stands as a testament to Gaudí's remarkable creativity and its ability to transform architecture into a deeply meaningful and transcending the experience. It is a tower that invites us to reflect on the miracle of Christ's birth and enduring the message of hope and salvation.
So coming down the stairs, if you look at the construction is going there, in 2026, it is anticipated that the towers would be completed and the Familia Sagrada would be completed by that time. Again, there are two ways to further go down. One, it goes along, and if you can look at it, banana and the grapes are the side as a symbol of this, and on the other side it is the garden of Familia Sagrada entrance. Again, two way to go down. This one will take me right across the temple. The other one will take me across, which will give me the view of the city. And it is a long way down. So if you plan to go to the towers, please be sure that you have the energy and do not have any problems. Otherwise, coming down is an issue. Going up, you can take the lift to go up, but coming down is literally an exercise. There's further ahead, you can see the Barcelona city. Gives you an excellent bird eye view of the city. So, yep. Furthermore, it's a 3 minute walk. 2 exits. I'm still going to go along with the same one which I am there. Brings me down. This is the place when you are entering, this the image of here. So the towers, basically, the native tower gives you a better view but I've not experienced the Fashion Tower, so I cannot make a statement for it. And then you further move down.
Thank you for watching the video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.